All right, what is up, everyone? We are here for day 8 of the Boise Trails Challenge, and I'm up here at the 8th Street ATV trailhead. So this is where the 8th Street motorcycle trails are, and the best thing to do to get to these, rather than connect it, and you can connect them to some other trails if you really want to, but they're kind of up here in the foothills. So if you can drive up 8th Street to these trails, that's really the best way to put in up here. I've learned my lesson this summer of getting overheated, so I'm packing a hydration belt today, trying to stay hydrated, doing my best. Yesterday, day 7, I did not film anything, but I did run. I did a short run around some of the Camel's Back trails. That's 15th Street, Chickadee, and Owl's Roost, and Goldfinch. It's like it was like a little 3-mile loop, and I think only 2 miles worth of segments. Anyways, you can always tack that onto Lower Hulse Gulch, but I just wanted to do something a little shorter because day 6 I did like 26 miles worth of exercising. So today is a little bit more moderate. I think I'm estimating 6 or 7 miles up here in the foothills, and super excited. I've never been on some of these trails. I've been on Sidewinder, a few of them, but I've never been like really on the motorcycle trail. So excited to see what the terrain's like, and I hear it's pretty steep. From what I hear, there's a lot of steep climbs on these motorcycle trails. It's why ATVs kind of like to be up here, because you have the motorized assist. But it's one of the reasons I'm out on foot today instead of a bike. Just I love biking as well, but I want to make sure I bike trails that I feel pretty comfortable and confident on. And so being out on a run is one way to just get familiar with a trail. And at the same time, if you have someone who would be willing to drop you off up at that trailhead and you had a bike, you could connect it to where you biked all the way down and connected to Lower Hulse, and that way you wouldn't have to come back up this hill like I do. So there you go. All right, and you come around this corner, you go into this big climb right here, and it's motorcycle trail number 3. So that's 1 mile. You can see what the terrain's like out here, and all the way up there, that's where we parked. So yeah, sure would be nice to have a motorized vehicle, I guess, going up all these, but should be a fun run. It's only about 77, 78 degrees today. That's one of the reasons I'm out here in the afternoon instead of a morning or evening, is just getting a little break in the heat. So yeah. All right, made it to the signpost. Now we got to figure out where we want to go. Let's see here. I think I got to take the motorcycle trail and knock off a few things that I missed. Yeah, motorcycle trail 4 and 5, because when we did Three Bears, we did it in like a 13-mile shot. You can check out that video, and we missed a little segment that you could tack on if you were doing it differently. But all right, coming back Sidewinder though. Sidewinder is a great trail. All right, so got the motorbike coming up behind me here. Quite literally eating their dust as I go up this super steep hill. But I guess the steeper the better on a dirt bike, something like that. Not necessarily on foot. All right, after a couple miles on the motorcycle trails, pretty pristine views, by the way. You got to stop and soak in the views at a certain level. But here's my takeaway. I don't think it's super technical. Some rocks, definitely some sand, But definitely super steep, almost comically steep. Same deal as like Kemper's Ridge or Hard Guy or the end of Shingle Creek, where, you know, if you're on a bike, maybe you could ride up it. You got calves of steel. But certainly steep stuff out here. I think there's a reason why I'm realizing I haven't been on some of these trails on a normal, just like run exploring the foothills. Because I'm sure I would look at it and think, ain't no way I'm going up that. But you know what they say, it's good for you. All right, I know I said it wasn't super technical, but this segment seems pretty tough. Coming up here, I mean, coming down, you could probably roll through a lot of this, but climbing this, I'm like, who's pedaling up this trail? Oh my. Ah. So I'm coming up this hill and I'm looking up and I'm like, oh, please don't make me go all the way up there. And they get a sign that is 8th Street Motorcycle Trail, but it's not a required segment, so I'm headed down Femrites. Woo! I have an old shirt I got at a REI garage sale that has a picture of a guy on a bike, and it says, I am the motor. And I can tell you, that's how I feel running these motorcycle trails. I don't need gasoline. I got electrolytes. So I was on Femrites, a segment of Femrites Patrol anyways, when I did Three Bears the other day. So this is one of the segments. We did not come up this because, quite frankly, we were toasted that day. We were so tired, and yeah, did not have it in us. So that's all right. Getting it done today. All right, so did motorcycle trails, came down a segment of Femrites Patrol, hit Freestone Ridge, just a segment that I had already done with the Three Bears run. Now we're on Fat Tire Traverse and Sidewinder, which are two of my favorite trails out here. You can see this just wraps around the hills, and super fun for running or biking. So glad to be back on familiar territory, out of the I was up there by that power line. Glad to be back down, just zipping around, able to actually run instead of power hike. So all right, that is Sidewinder done. Sidewinder is one of the other trails that pops off of Crestline. So I'll just take Crestline back to the top of Lower Holes and back up the motorcycle trail, and we'll call it a day. All right, that's the run done today, about 8 miles, and just got a text. I know in my last video I was out with my brother trying to help him get top 3. Update on that, I got a text from him while I was on the run. He finished the Boise Trails Challenge. It started last Thursday. Today's Thursday, so technically day 8. And he got 4th in the men's foot category. So he just missed out. A couple of other guys slipped up there in front of him. But congrats to my brother Andrew. Congrats to all the finishers. The rest of us, like, I'm not even 50% done. So this gives some respect to those guys and girls who get the trail challenge done in under a week. That's pretty impressive. So anyways, hopefully this is helpful for you, seeing the trails, seeing kind of the journey and how I link some of the different trail systems together. My goal in completing this 177-mile challenge is to grow the YouTube channel to 177 subscribers. I think I've grown by about 2 subscribers since posting every day. So that's kind of my personal challenge, is post these videos every day. If these are helpful for you, would appreciate a comment, a like, or even a subscribe. All of that's free for you to do, and it helps support me and the channel. But we'll see you tomorrow for day 9 of the Boise Trails Challenge.